And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh.
Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. Little Caesars, the extra tech, extra style, extra flow. Smith and Sale, that's 5 below.
In the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and take a mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age of the soldier. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is...
Well, no doubt about it, this is a one-of-a-kind appearance among NFL venues. Welcome to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, 2 teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Here's White on the return. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping Elk spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. He's got to gain a 6 there. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Smith on 3rd and short. His first throw is an interception. Quandre Diggs with the INT. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Another give here to Genty. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Smith to the air now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Motion in left is their running back. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Slides kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. of the gun, here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. We've got a screen to the running back. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Sent down by Cody Barton.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And again, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Smith. It's complete to Whittington. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Touchdown! The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
That throw behind his intended target. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He's got it near the 8. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Now a toss, it's Pollard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Just an outstanding play by that safety, but I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Gonna throw this one, Ward. And he's gonna score, touchdown Tennessee! The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff, Sly with the honors. Here's White on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Hauled in, again it's Bowers. They gain 14 on the play, and that's a Vegas 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Completed to his running back. It's picked up by the Titans. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow their lead off the turnover. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's White on the return. Juke the defender. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
2nd and 10, again it's Smith. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st down, Smith to throw. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 36. Finds the in route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On target to Thornton. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Smith. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. And again, it's Smith. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ward now on 3rd down. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Smith to the air now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's Genty. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So now after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal. Smith setting to throw. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they face 2nd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. Up the sideline to the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Smith on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Running back sent in motion. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Getting out to his left. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now Smith. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Smith. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's Bowers with another catch. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Coming left is Genty. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Go to him again, and he's not gonna score. He stopped short and actually might have lost a couple back at the 2.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical third down.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. Throwing is Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be stopped. Third and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on fourth and goal?
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Fourth down, Smith. Throw is caught by the back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Titans to the line now. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10 here. Ward. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So it's second down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Now Ward. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's gonna run for it. Massive hit, the ball is out. And this one kicks out at the 5. Lucky break that keeps a scoring opportunity alive here. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Give to Pollard on the option. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Now they send their back in motion right. Now looking to throw with Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. After the sack, offense dealing with 3rd and goal now from the 10. Gonna throw this one. Ward. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again! Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Slide's kick is up and good, and they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Mostert on the return. He's got a lane up. Oh, Mostert has it knocked loose. And thankfully for them, that nice return is not lost on the fumble block. It skips out of bounds. They're going to still get to send the offense out.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Hits his running back. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, Smith to throw. Short pass brought in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, Smith. Grabbed by Vesh, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second and 6 coming up here. A quick throw completed out to the left. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. And again, it's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Now, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Another run here for Pollard on 2nd down. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They motion the tight end over. Here he is on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll bring out the punter here. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, again it's Smith. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Smith. On target to Thornton. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Ward's gonna throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's gonna bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Gotta manufacture a better look.
So out now comes the punter. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, Smith. He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Smith on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on third, Smith. Buys time, rolling right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10, it's Pollard. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Right back to Pollard. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This is Spears heading left. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A run here with Will Shipley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Smith back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. From the 45 on second down. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line. Smith to the air now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they don't take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the